Florida State Miami in Tallahassee this week. Let's get straight into it. Starting off, as always, we are going to compare these two defenses in which Miami is far superior. Now, Miami hasn't played a team that is the caliber of a Bama or maybe even a Virginia on the offensive side of the ball, but these numbers are still impressive nevertheless. They lead in every category and are tied in turnovers. I think this Miami defense is for real. And for Florida State, their defense was a really weak point for them against Virginia. Tommy Castellanos was putting up all the points that they needed to win, but their defense could not get a stop against that Virginia team. Speaking of which, we'll compare our two quarterbacks right here, and this one's actually pretty close. Beck, a little bit better of a passer, and Castellanos, a better runner, which is about what we thought going into this. Both have the same number of touchdowns, both have the same number of picks. They're pretty similar quarterbacks in far different situations this year. For Castellanos, after that Virginia game, it seems like he's going to have to shoot out with any quarterback that he is looking across the field from. And for Carson Beck, he's got a defense that's going to back him up. Let's move on to what both teams need to win. For Florida State to win, I think they need to let Castellanos cook. He needs to be able to run the ball and throw the ball how he has been. Against Virginia, he did well. He's done well all season. You got to let him keep doing that against Miami. You also need to protect the football. Any fumbles or interceptions in this game will be very, very costly to you. This Miami team will not take those for granted. And you also need to force Miami into long third down scenarios. You need to make sure that they're not getting the easy first, really making them stretch out these drives. And for Miami to win, you've got to take away Castellanos' legs. You can't let them have these little quarterback scrambles for 8 to 10 yards every time, or else they're going to nickel and dime you out of this game. You also need to be able to keep the ground game balanced. You've got to be able to bleed out the clock if you can, and you've got to keep up offensively with this Florida State team. I think you're going to be able to get a few defensive stops, but you need to be able to put points on the board when it really matters the most. This one was a relatively tough one to pick. I think Florida State plays very, very well at home, especially in their new stadium, but Miami's defense and offense look better all around than that Virginia team by far, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They really have a lot better going on than Virginia did, and I honestly think that their offense might be better than Virginia's too. And that's why I'm favoring Miami in this game, 35-24. I just think they have the better overall team going into this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Drop me a like, drop me a follow, because I'm going to be covering Alabama Vandy next.